Zombie shows are far from dead. In fact, they're better than ever. In this video, we bring you the best zombie series from the last 5 years that you can stream right now in 2025. From medieval Korea to post-apocalyptic France, ruined cities and virus-ridden schools, these aren't just stories about the undead. They're about survival, identity, and what it means to be human when the world ends. Kingdom. On the surface, it's just another Korean historical drama, but Kingdom is much more than that. The story is set during the Joseon dynasty, where the country is descending into chaos, not only due to political intrigue, but also a strange plague. When the king suddenly falls ill with a mysterious disease, the heir prince begins an investigation that leads him to the horrifying truth. The dead begin to rise from their graves. The zombie epidemic spreads rapidly, and the authorities try to hide everything from the world. The series mixes political thriller with horror and tells the story of the struggle for power, survival, and how far people are willing to go to protect their secrets. Beautiful cinematography, great acting, and a dark atmosphere make Kingdom one of the best zombie series of recent years. Available on Netflix. The Last of Us. What you'll see in The Last of Us is not another zombie story. It's the world after the end of the world. Overgrown cities, silence broken only by the moans of the infected, and people who will do anything to survive. 20 years after the outbreak of the pandemic, Joel, a lonely smuggler with a tragic past, gets a task: to transport teenage Ellie across the devastated United States. The girl is immune to the virus that destroyed humanity. She could be the key to saving the world. Their journey turns into an emotional and brutal struggle for survival, but also for humanity, trust, and the meaning of existence in a world without rules. The Last of Us is a story that stays in your head long after the screening. Available on Max. The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. In this installment of the apocalypse, nothing is as you expect. The Walking Dead. Daryl Dixon takes the action to a France plunged into chaos. Daryl wakes up on a desolate coast with no idea how he got there. Europe turns out to be even more dangerous than America, full of infected fanatical sects and people who will do anything to survive. When Daryl meets a boy considered the chosen one, his lonely mission turns into something much bigger, a journey full of sacrifice, faith, and brutal choices. This is a dark, emotional, and surprisingly lyrical story about a man who wasn't looking for meaning, but found it. Available on Prime Video. The Walking Dead, Dead City. This series takes us into the heart of ruined Manhattan, where every step is a fight for life. The Walking Dead. Dead City tells the story of Maggie, who travels to zombie-infested New York City to find her kidnapped son. She's accompanied by Negan, the man she hates most in the world, but who may be her only chance for survival. Their relationship is full of tension, pain, and unfinished accounts. In a city where death lurks on every street, and people are sometimes worse than monsters, Maggie and Negan must face not only the threat from outside, but also their own past. This is a brutal and emotional journey through the hell that was once the capital of the world. Available on Prime Video. All of Us Are Dead. One moment it's just high school, noise in the hallway, a biology test, ordinary life. And the next, everything turns into a nightmare. All of Us Are Dead is a Korean series in which an ordinary school becomes the epicenter of a zombie outbreak. When a mysterious virus gets out of control, the students are trapped in a building full of the infected. Every corner can be a trap, and every friend an enemy. A group of teenagers fight not only for life, but also for humanity, which is easily lost in such a world. This is a story of fear, loyalty, pain, and growing up in a world that is literally coming to a head. Available on Netflix. Happiness. It all started with a drug that was supposed to help people recover. Instead, it caused an uncontrollable thirst for blood. Happiness is a South Korean thriller in which a modern estate becomes the center of a terrifying epidemic. When the infected begin to attack other residents, the entire building is quarantined and cut off from the world. A pair of main characters are trapped inside, facing not only the threat of the infected, but also growing paranoia and aggression among their neighbors. Every day is a struggle for survival, and trust becomes a luxury. Happiness is an intense, dark series about how quickly everyday life can collapse when the world is on edge. Available on Netflix. Each of these series offers a unique vision of the apocalypse, and they all leave a mark. If you've seen any of them, drop your favorite in the comments. And if we missed one, let us know what should be on the list. Don't forget to subscribe for more killer recommendations every week.